Alright farmers, we're back with a new map. So this is the Breton Countryside. This is by Mayo and LTA. 597.44 megabyte on the download. And it's a very nice map. It says, welcome to Breton Countryside. This card is based on Bretagne in France. I hope that's how I pronounce it. Anyway, we'll carry on. So what are we talking about from a slot count perspective? If you come on here on Farm Manager and start from scratch, you're going to use 730 slots. If you come on here on New Farmer, you can use 858. Now, the difference between the two is going to be these buildings here are not there. So like the cow barn and the sleep trigger, the house, whatever. The sheds are, they are here as well, to be fair. And then obviously the equipment. So we go into the equipment now. We got under small tractors, we got the Steyr 8150 and then the Fendt Favorite 511C. On the harvesters, we've got the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090H. Under cars, we've got the Lizard Pickup 2017. Under headers, we've got the Deutz-Fahr Topliner 4090 header. Under sprayers, the Hardy Mega 1200L. Under balers, we've got the Massey Ferguson MF 1840. And then under weights, we've got the 10 Winkle Pack 750. Now, that's interesting setup because we've got a harvester, but we've got no field working equipment. All right, fair enough. So what about the map? Here's your map. Now, if you zoom all the way out, it's quite small. It's very small indeed. Now, obviously, farm managing start from scratch, you don't own any land. But if you come on New Farmer, you own 52 and then 2 and 5. Which is interesting because 2 and, well, what, 4 now doesn't have anything in, mind you. And you own no grass, and there's no mowers, there's no field working equipment. But, all right, okay, fair enough. That being said, though, there's a couple of areas that you might look at buying. I mean, the field prices there fairly cheap. I mean, they're fairly small as well. We're going to buy area 53, that one there. So 19 grand, yeah, we'll buy that. Area 55, yes, we'll buy that one. And then area 56, we're going to buy that one as well. You don't need to buy these, just an options, because we've got 53 and 55 at the top. There can be some more start farms, and then 56 down there gives you another production chain. Right, fair enough. Now, whilst we're on the map section, if we come down to the shop, we got these new things here. Got alfalfa seed, alfalfa hay, clover hay, and then canola straw. Now, obviously, the clover and the alfalfa, that just gets planted the normal way with your seeder. And obviously, it gives you canola straw once you harvest canola. Oh, that's all right. So, New Farmer, we got this area here. Obviously, farm managers start from scratch. You start here, but not with the buildings and the equipment. So, behind us is going to be your sleep trigger, just there for you. Next to that is going to be your wardrobe trigger. Then we've got this here. Click on that. So, this is going to be your workshop. So, obviously, pull your vehicle in, fix it all up. And we spin back around. We've gone the wrong way around. There you are, that's better. So, we've got a bit of storage under there. And then we'll come around here. Got a tank there, but it's not actually a tank. It's just for decoration. Just bear that in mind. We've got a chicken coop over here. So, obviously, food goes into there. Twice, mind you. But, alright, fair enough. Let's put some chickens in. There's nothing in there right now. So, alright, we'll put... Yeah, that'll do. Are they free range? Oh, there's one. It's hiding there. Oh, that being said, though, there's no hatch markings for the egg pallets. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Maybe we'll see that as we get a bit further around. It's a bit more storage down here. Bit of junk on the floor. Fair enough. Now, I have noticed a little bit of flickering. Got that one there flickers. Sometimes the roof buildings flicker now and again. Alright, fair enough. Alright, chickie. There's one all the way over there as well. Oh, that's ace. Right, so we'll come around here like that. We've got a milk taking out point for your cow barn. We've got a big bunker silo just there. We come down here. This is going to be obviously your cow barn. You've got your taking out point for your slurry just there. You've got your taking out point for your manure just there. And we'll come down this side. Chickens are everywhere. Food goes in, straw goes in there. Obviously, food goes in there as well. So click on that. It's going to hold 60 cows. And you've also got to put water into this one. Just in there like that. Well, fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Right, so we'll come back out of there. Where are chickens? They're everywhere. I just wonder where that egg pallet spawn point. Maybe it just hasn't got the hatch marking area. Alright, fair enough. We'll carry on. Right, so we're going to come down to the left-hand corner here. So we'll come to this one first. So this is going to be a production chain. So this is called Letoisins. All right, we'll go with that. Now, click on that. It's only going to cost us £1. I would buy that. What's this going to do? Oh, it's a spinnery. Going to turn your cotton and your wool into your fabric. Right, fair enough. So that means you load into there. You've got 2 pallet spawn points by the looks of that. Alright, fair enough. I suppose the icon on the side of the building would give it away. Dear, oh dear. Right, okay. We'll carry on up the road then. We'll have a little run in the August sunshine. Why not? This is going to be your main shop area up here. So we'll come up here like that. Hook a left into there. So you got your main shop area just there, like that. Take you into that menu. And then down here is going to be a workshop trigger. So pull your vehicle or your equipment in the hatch marking area, hit the spanner, jobs are good. Fair enough. Right, we'll carry on again. So if we go back up to the map then, so we go into there like that. So we're up here now. We're going to come up to this area that we bought. So that was area 53. So this could be another little area as a start farm if you wanted to buy that. So first up, we come over here. We've got a workshop trigger. That's all right, by there. We've got a diesel tank here, although it's not got any icons by it. Alright, fair enough. Bit of storage under there. And over here we've got a silo, so load in and load out. There is no sleep trigger, mind you. So you are going to have to put one down if you want to use it as a sleep trigger. That being said though, yeah, nice little... what are they called? Small holdings, that's the word. I forgot the word for it a minute. Nice little small holding that is. Yeah, comes that up here. No problem. Right. We'll carry on. We're going to come up to this one up here. So we've got a production chains. This is going to be your sawmill. And there is a little bit of an issue coming up here. So you come up to it like that. You open up the gate. And the fence is still there. You get stopped by the fence. Alright, fair enough. But there is a gap here. Which is random. The fence doesn't attach to the actual gate. But the gate is closed by a fence. Alright, fair enough. So you've got your usual shenanigans on the go with your sawmill. So you've got your loading in point, your sell wood icon. You take your wood chips out of there. And then you've got your production chain menu just there. That's going to cost you £1 as well. Oh, these are cheap. These are cheap indeed, I must admit. I like that. £1 for a sawmill. Right, okay, carry on. We're going to go over to this one over here. So we're going to come over to this little start farm area. So 55 again. Obviously, it's got the horse pasture in there. It's got an icon for a fuel tank, but there's nothing here. There's no icons for loading anything. And the one at the other farm as well ended up being an icon for your workshop trigger, but there's nothing here. There's no thing. Alright, fair enough. We'll carry on to the horsey part. So you got a little exercise yard. Have a little jump around there. Yeah, fair enough. And you come over here and you've got your animal dialogue box. So 12 goes into there. We've got 2 triggers. One there and then one inside. So one's going to be for your feed and one's going to be for your straw. So if you want to do your little equestrian farm. Yeah, I mean, nice little field for them to go out into. And you've got your water trigger down here. Another feed trigger as well. That's random. So it's got 3 field triggers and a water trigger. So for 1 horse barn. Alright, we'll carry on. So we'll go down to our last area down here. So this is sort of like an industrial area. We've got a production chain and 3 sell points. So we'll come down here like that. So we've got a sell point in there, sell point in there. Fair enough. Then we've got a sell point there. Now I imagine that's going to be for your bales. What's this one? Looks like, milk. Fair enough. Then around here is your BGA. So obviously your loading in point is going to be there, and then your taking out point is going to be there. So that's going to be for your slurry, that's going to be for your solids, and your taking out or your digestate just there. It's going to do your usual production shenanigans with that. Fair enough. What are these called actually? Go with these sale points. We'll zoom in. So we've got Triskel, bale sale, and dairy. Right, fair enough. So that's going to be your Triskel ones, whatever that means. You then got your dairy over there and your bale sales there. Fair enough. Now, I must admit, it's a bit of a small map. There is a few things that need to be attended to. I think some of the icons are a little bit random or missing, and then a little bit of flickering on certain things. But apart from that, if you're into your small farms, the fields aren't massive. And you do need to get yourself extra set of equipment, because obviously you've got no fieldwork equipment on the start menu. But it's a nice looking map. Yeah, a few things, little update, I reckon. Little update needed, but apart from that, this is a nice little map. Very nice. Right, so that's your map tour done for you. Why not hit the join button? Come join us on Andy's farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But from me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.